In response to the latest developments surrounding Ghana's domestic debt exchange program, economists have called for further debt restructuring to achieve long-term sustainability as part of a second round of the DDEP. The Ghana Cocoa Board has extended an invitation to investors holding its short-term debt securities to participate in the second round of the domestic debt exchange program. Additionally, government has unveiled a new face of the program focusing on the restructuring of US dollar-denominated bonds with the aim of effectively managing approximately $800 million worth of debt. The following report has more.
Professor Godfred Bokpin said the invitation by the Ghana Cocoa Board to exchange short-term debt securities for longer-term ones was anticipated, given the initial DDEP's failure to meet its targets. He outlined some more components of the country's domestic debt that need to be restructured in order to attain debt sustainability.
The government will come back to Ghanaians to restructure, more importantly, 4 other components of the domestic debt. We have the pension funds, almost 30 billion cedis. Then we have the cocoa bill, 8.1 billion cedis or so. And then you have the U.S. local bond, about $800 million or so. Then the other critical part was the Bank of Ghana's non-marketable or overdraft extension to the government to the tune of 77.6 billion cedis. In addition to that, we had the local currency loans of about 700 million cedis. So if you put all these things together and you exclude Treasury bill, you will see that the first round of the domestic debt, where they only restructured 85% of the 98 billion domestic debt, we still have a sizable portion of the domestic debt yet to be restructured in order to put the country on a debt sustainability path. And that is why government is doing this second round. It has to be done. Other than that, it's going to be difficult for us to achieve their sustainability.
In addition to Professor Bokpin's concerns, Professor Lord Mensah highlighted the need for governments to reevaluate the clustering of maturity dates for various debts.
The maturities of the debts that we are restructuring. If you look at it carefully, most of them are maturing, within some 3-year space. And if we don't take care as a country, we may get to that time and then we may find ourselves in trouble.